The opioid crisis in Baltimore City has created a generation of substance abusers who have no inclination of the danger they face from these prescription medications that they abuse. Substance-related disorders encompass 10 separate classes of drugs according to the DSM-5. Some of these substances are alcohol, caffeine, cannabis, opioids, hypnotics, and tobacco. A study done by the Watchdog Group monitoring the future details how illicit substance use has skyrocketed among 8th, 10th, and 12th graders. When looking at the study that was conducted, there is a distinct uptick in the use of heroin and other opiates between 8th and 10th grade, with the largest increase being in 12th graders. When looking deeper into the study, we find that almost half of high school seniors have used some form of illicit drugs, and 15% of that half have used prescription medication. Taking all of this into account, a study conducted by the CDC of High School Youth Risk Behavior Survey identified that Maryland is 2 times higher than the national rate for heroin use. A study conducted between 2015 and 2018 by the nonprofit group Plus One showed the median age at 16 for opiate use in Baltimore City. The study looked at prescription and non-prescription opioid use and found that the prescription opioid use group had a higher prevalence of opioid abuse. The study also identified the relationship between prescription opioid use and the amount of time before survey subjects began using opioids intravenously. Study findings gave a median time frame of 6 years for those who abused prescription opioids to eventually begin using opioids intravenously. Moving towards treatment of this population, the identification of long-term goals is essential for success. When developing a goal list, the top priority is the maintaining of abstinence once it is achieved. After which, seeking mental health services and education are next, with the overall goal being to improve the quality of life for the young person. When looking into assisting the adolescent maintain abstinence, educating them to their addiction and encouraging them to engage in some form of substance use disorder treatment is the most viable initial option. Referring the young person for a mental health assessment will also work towards maintaining abstinence as well as address any comorbidity issues present. Assisting with the continuation of educational services will also bring about a more complete sense of self and accomplishment. Initiating participation in hobbies and activities related to their recovery process will also bolster their recovery within the community. After identifying goals to address the teen's opiate abuse, clear interventions may be needed to facilitate the process. When looking at treatment options within the Baltimore area, there is only one center designated for adolescents, Mountain Manor. Mountain Manor is equipped with a partial hospitalization program, or PHP, for clients who are going through the withdrawal process. Clients are offered medication to assist with their withdrawal, such as Suboxone or Subutex, which are the preferred methods for treating opiate withdrawal symptoms. At the completion of the PHP program, clients are transitioned to intensive outpatient or IOP. Teens also engage in didactic groups to gain an understanding of opiate addiction, as well as participate in individual sessions with a counselor to gauge their progress. After IOP level of care is completed, The client is assessed for housing needs if they cannot return home, and referrals are made. The entire process is to achieve stabilization and to produce the most favorable outcome. Although there are teens that are not successful in this treatment process, many go on to lead productive lives.
Squeegee boy, you look the other way, but I know you see me, boy. Can I wash your window, give you that clear view, so you can see exactly what a nigga been through? Little squeegee boy, you look the other way, but I know you see me, boy. Can I wash your window, give you that clear view, so you can see exactly what a nigga been through?
You see me, but you don't see my scars. I'm trying, but you just see me out here cleaning cars. You see my home has been broken, but you would never notice, cause you flying past in your new Jag. And I'm just hoping that you stop and spare a couple dollars. At least I'm working for it, I ain't here to cause no problems. Kinda hard to get a job when you labeled a monster, and your mama fighting addiction, being stripped of our morals and our ambitions. We afflicted, but no one seems to care or listen. They look at us like we different, daddy gone, but you do it just hearing the same song. That's really what's going on. Most of us just torn, we just try and get